Those of you who are listening to this and saying, well, the outer world does not look like the new earth to me, I hear you. I hear you, Holy One. And you are probably right on the cusp of shift. You are probably right there about to move into the next space of you vibrationally. And it may be in this very moment, it may be in this very video, it may be in these very words that I share here, that something clicks. And your attunement of your own being, energetically, vibrationally, to your wholeness, your higher selves, your source space, God, whatever word you want to put on it, will happen here maybe. Let's allow that as a possibility and hold it as an intent. We will look at this again. This very understanding is the key. The outer does not create the inner. The outer experiences that you may see that look like chaos or look like dense, slow, if you're still seeing those spaces as the most prevalent spaces in your view, doesn't mean, I'm not saying you don't see it or acknowledge it at all when something happens in the world around you that is dense. But what I am saying is it the most prevalent thing you see? Is it what you see the most of? First off, you will begin to see less and less. And you will begin to see more and more of the faster flow, the higher flow, the more free, non-attached, non-judgmental flow. You'll see more of the beauty and more of the love, and you'll see less of the densities. That's the first thing. It's not as if everything just switches from one to another. There's incremental vibrational changes you go through in your own being and in your own consciousness. And as that happens in you, you will see it, hear it, feel it outside of you. As the inner version, consciousness within your physical form shifts its perceptual view and understanding of itself, then the outer experiential spaces will shift in accordance with the inner, and the vibration that has gone into a higher space of itself in the inner will also be reflected in what that format, that human being sees and experiences in their outer. So as you're navigating these spaces, whether you are already seeing what you would call spaces of the new earth, or higher vibrational alignments, or higher dimensional living, or higher consciousness awareness in your life, and the flow space of beauty in your life, and bliss and abundance and health, or whether you are not seeing that and the world is screaming at you in a very old and dense way, you are aligning you. You are remembering, you are waking up, and there are various spaces of these understandings. And just because you aren't in the space of another, and you're not seeing it like someone else or feeling it like someone else, there's no judgment on that, except the judgment you may place upon it. And that will only slow it down, because judgment grips. Judgment constricts. When you release the judgment and you go within, don't allow the outer to force your emotions into any direction. Use your inner awareness and your observation as a conscious being in a human format, and be very wise and mindful of where you align your energy. Be aware of where you align your energy, your focus, your thoughts. Do you want to look at all the things that are chaotic and wrong and off and dense and daunting and exhausting, or whatever it is? If you look at them, if you continue to feed them, they will continue to be what you see. So you have to claim your sovereign ability and responsibility. No one can do it for you. No one will shift your outer world and save you. You are your savior. You have to change what you're looking at, or change the way you're looking at what you're looking at. What I suggest, and my clients find very, very helpful and powerful, is have some go-to memories or even aspirations, spaces that you're really wanting to experience in your life. Maybe a vacation space you want to go to. Maybe you want to travel. You know, you really want to go to Stonehenge or Sedona, or you want to take a cruise, or whatever your thing is. Maybe you have family members that you love dearly, you know, children, grandchildren, sister, brother, mother, father, friend, lover. Maybe you have a special space or a thing you love to do. Those memories, those ideas, those aspirations, those goals, those are the thoughts that you want to put in your go-to pocket. And when the world outside of you, or even inside of you, in your mind, your thoughts, is not coming in with a space of vibration, a space of experience that you are enjoying feeling or experiencing, you go to your go-to pocket and you get out one of those thoughts, one of those visions, one of those memories, one of those spaces, and you think on it. You feed your focus to that. It will allow the outer spaces that are not in that alignment that you are seeking, it will allow them to begin to go down in volume. And eventually they will be alchemized by the love you are feeling when you are thinking of your go-to spaces. That is love flowing through you vibrationally, instead of the other energy you would feel if you fed those unwanted spaces. By focusing on them, continuing to talk about them, and continuing to allow them to be almost bigger than you, taking over your thoughts, taking over your days, taking over your feelings. You are sovereign. You are the one who chooses what you are designing and aligning. And when you are thinking on something, you're designing that something to align in your life. When you're thinking and feeling about something, you are designing it to align with your life. The more you think about it, the more you are going to align it. The more you are solidifying it for you. So I hope this offers some blessing of clarity. And again, thank you to all of you who are writing in, emailing me. You are sharing such profound spaces, and I am honored to do this work. I'm grateful to be able to do what I do and share these spaces. It's what I'm here for. So there's a lot of content on this YouTube channel, and I have content on IG. I do a lot of, my IG page is more of letting people know what I have coming up, what is going on my website, what events are coming up, what courses are available. I do a lot of that there. I do share some of my energy work there as well, but more of my teaching content is on YouTube, and a lot of my light language is on TikTok. So no matter where you're following me, I just wanted you to be aware of the other spaces I am as well, if you're not on all these spaces with me already. Thank you unendingly for what you are doing to be your light in this now, to remember who you are, because you are a space within the whole, and the whole, the one, is rising. Unending blessings upon you, Holy One. Unending.